Good afternoon, everybody. This is Skip Jeffries out in the garage here doing a little bit of some more pickling here. This recipe here, we've got pickled green tomatoes, and this I guess came from upstateramblings.com. But anyways, we had a bunch of windstorm last week that kind of damaged some of our tomato plants. So we've got some tomatoes here that we need to put into, or find something to use them for. So I mean, figured we could probably see if we can do some pickled. I've never done pickled tomatoes, but we're gonna go ahead. Already washed or destemmed these and washed these up. I've got a pepper here and some garlic, and it's just kind of a lot of different tomatoes, some cherries, I think a couple of the Romas, whatever came off the damaged plant here. So we're gonna go ahead and start this thing. It's also calling out for about 2/3 clove of garlic, 4 sprigs of dill, and we're doubling this recipe. So I've got a cup of water and a cup of vinegar that I'm going to mix, and then 1 tablespoon of salt, kosher salt, and 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of peppercorns, and 2 pinches of red pepper that'll go into the pickling concoction that we're putting together today. So I guess we're going to go ahead and start off with poke the top, a small hole in the top of each tomato with a toothpick, and then put them in a pint jar. So I guess that's it to enable the pickling juice to actually get down inside the tomato here. So for your tomatoes here is, I normally go where the stem is and I'm poking the hole through that. So it kind of gives you a nice little opening that's already at the top. And I don't know, I don't go all the way through, I just kind of punch it in about halfway. Sprinkle in some of our onions. We'll get some of our dill. And then it also calls out for some garlic, so we'll sprinkle that in there too. So we'll thinly slice this. Second jar in. Hopefully we'll have enough. If not, I can always go in the house and grab some more tomatoes. We've got plenty of them. Restocked the tomatoes here. Tried to get smaller ones, but it is what it is. Some of them are a little larger than I wanted. I'll stop here. I've got a clean up a little bit, and then we'll do, we're gonna go ahead and assemble this brine here. So we're gonna have a cup of water. Yeah, so we'll double. Learn from my mistake the last time here. So that'd be 2 cups of vinegar to 2 cups of water, so it's a 1-for-1 ratio. Alright, so we got 2 cups of water, 2 cups of vinegar. So we're probably going to have 2 tablespoons of kosher salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. And we'll just kind of whisk that all together here. And be 2 tablespoons of sugar. And then it'll be 4 teaspoons of peppercorns. What I think I'm going to do is actually kind of 50-50 that. That was a teaspoon. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of the peppercorn. And then I picked up this pickling spice. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons of that, kind of change it up a little bit. We'll see how that goes. And then we're going to do, it'll be probably 4 pinches of the crushed red pepper flakes here, and that should do it for our brine. And we'll go in and put it on the stove. If I can get this off of here, maybe we'll just do, I want too spicy. And I may put a couple bay leaves in here too. And we're adding a little bit of the coriander. Just a pinch or a dash. We'll give it a quick mix, and then we'll go in and put this on the stove here. Alrighty folks, back from the kitchen here. Got my brine boiled here. Guess we will try to pour that into a measuring cup here to make it easier to pour into our jars. Didn't say anything about letting it cool, so, and it smells pretty pickly. Yeah, we'll pour it into our jars here. Oh, I guess that bubbled up. We're not going all the way to the top. We're going to probably where that bottom ridge is on these things here. And hopefully my guess was right on the amount of brine here. Quadrupling the recipe, folks. Seem to be the ticket here. But anyways, they say to cover tightly with a lid and let sit on the counter until cool to room temperature, then refrigerate. They say these tomatoes can be used or eaten the next day, and they're good for about 3 weeks. So hey, hope you guys enjoy. But yeah, that's finished product, folks. I think we'll give her a quick shake, and that was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. But anyways, I thank you guys for watching.